Good day, I'm Twyla Whelan, and this is your JIS news for Monday, February 26, 2024. As results remain pending from the general public voting in today's local government election, the Electoral Office of Jamaica, EOJ, is reporting that 42% of the total police, military and election day workers cast their ballots in the special services voting. The law makes provisions for these groups of electors to vote 3 days before the rest of the population to ensure that they are available for duty on election day. The EOJ says the 42% turnout last Thursday compares to 41% in the 2016 local government election. It accounts for 17,069 of the 40,514 special services personnel on the voters list. Special provision was made for members of the JCF who were impacted by a delay in the delivery of their ballots at polling station number 5 at the National Police College of Jamaica on February 22 to vote at the same location today. As for the rest of the population, the EOJ is reporting that 98% of polling stations opened on time at 7 a.m., while the other 2% opened before 7:30 a.m. Throughout the day, Jamaicans have been voting in 6,726 polling stations at 2,148 locations across the island. Among those who came out to cast their ballots were Prime Minister Andrew Holness. He expressed commendations to the EOJ and others involved in ensuring the smooth operation of the elections.
It reinforces that Jamaica is a strong democracy, not just in culture, but in institutions. So I think we can all say that today is a good day for the institutions of democracy.
Leader of the opposition, Mark Golding, also exercised his civic duty early this morning. He expressed satisfaction that the campaign had been won void of violence.
Up until today, it has been a clean campaign in the sense that there's been no violence that I'm aware of. There have been some unfortunate incidents that we all know about on motorcades. Yes. But violence, no. I'm hoping that today will be a continuation of that because we want our democracy to maintain a high standard.
There are 496 candidates contesting the 228 electoral divisions and 3 vying for mayor of Portmore. This comprises 229 candidates each representing the Jamaica Labour Party and People's National Party, 4 representing the United Independence Congress, and 37 independent candidates. The election is being observed by local observer group, Citizens Action for Free and Fair Elections CAFE, and a small delegation from the Organization of American States and the British High Commission. In other news, the Bank of Jamaica BOJ says the first phase of bus fare reductions did not have as large an impact on inflation as previously projected. Bus fares for commuters using the Jamaica Urban Transit Company JUTC were reduced on January 1 and are set to go down further on April 1, resulting in an overall 50% reduction for regular fares. BOJ Governor Richard Biles says the 2-phase fare reduction is now estimated to have an offsetting impact of only 0.2% on annual inflation. Still, the Central Bank's Monetary Policy Committee is projecting that inflation will remain above the BOJ's target range until June 2025.
Without the impact of this second increase in PPV fares, inflation at December 2024 would fall within the target range. While some key drivers of headline inflation, such as inflation expectations and the exchange rate, have remained generally stable, and grains prices have declined and are projected to continue to fall, the risk to inflation and its outlook remain elevated.
Mr. Biles gave the update during the BOJ's quarterly monetary policy press conference recently. The governor also revealed that the bank has decided to maintain the policy interest rate offered to deposit-taking institutions on overnight placements with the BOJ at 7%. He believes this will maintain relative stability in the foreign exchange market. A different approach is being taken as it relates to the Jamaican dollar.
The MPC, however, decided to tighten Jamaican dollar liquidity conditions more aggressively. The committee also decided to maintain heightened surveillance of these risks to the inflation outlook and will base its future monetary policy decisions on the incoming data related to the strength of the potential risks noted above.
A Memorandum of Understanding has been signed between the Development Bank of Jamaica (DBJ) and the Caribbean Community Climate Change Center 5Cs to strengthen collaboration, particularly in addressing challenges linked to accessing and mobilizing climate finance for CARICOM member states. Acting Managing Director of the DBJ, David Wan, says the signing is a significant milestone in the collective efforts to confront one of the world's greatest challenges.
Through this partnership, the DBJ and the 5Cs are joining forces to tackle the complex challenges associated with climate finance. We're going to ensure that our region is equipped to adapt, mitigate, and thrive in the face of environmental adversity. This collaboration holds immense promise for the people of Jamaica and the wider Caribbean. It will enable us to unlock new opportunities, develop resilient infrastructure, and foster sustainable economic growth.
Early childhood educators have been equipped to better teach their students about the environment, thanks to the provision of environmental learning materials. The National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, provided 3 institutions with the teaching materials during a recent function at its Caledonia office in Kingston. They were presented to the Beaming Bright Sparks Basic School, the Infant Department of the St. Francis Primary and Infant School, and Marion Basic School. It is the result of a partnership formed by NEPA and the Ministry of Education and Youth in 2023. The educational resources will facilitate the students' understanding of the endemic species of Jamaica and their proper spellings.
If we just look around the country, we can see the need for environmental education, how we treat our solid waste, garbage, how we treat, even respect for science.
We expect this partnership to continue, and I know other early childhood institutions will want to benefit from all you have to offer. Continue to serve our nation and do our best on a global level.
And finally, the Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF recently opened another child-friendly space for juvenile victims of human trafficking and other serious crimes. The facility has been established within the downtown Kingston office of the Counterterrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Branch. It is the second space to be opened by the JCF and the 10th overall under a U.S.-Jamaica Child Protection Compact Agreement, which began in 2018. The first JCF space, based at the Falmouth Police Station in Trelawney, was opened in March 2022. The areas are designed to create a warm and welcoming setting for the juvenile victims. Commissioner of Police Major General Anthony Anderson says they will help the JCF to combat human trafficking and child violence. He's urging members of the public to support these efforts and make the necessary reports of suspected cases of human trafficking to their nearest police station. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Twyla Whelan. Thanks for watching.